Okay, this next exercise, you're gonna need a foam roller. I have a black one here. If that's too much pressure, then you wanna move to a lower density foam roller like a white one. If that's still too much, you can use like an ab mat. Those rounded things that you're supposed to put in your lower back when you do sit-ups that are stupid for that, but they're great for this exercise. Or you can use some foam pads and build them up, a towel that's rolled up, anything that's gonna build up with some pressure here, but not so much where you're starting to hold your breath. And some of you who are really rigid through your rib cage, this is gonna be really sensitive at first, and you can grind through it if you just tough it out, but it's gonna defeat the purpose. You're not actually gonna get any benefit from it. So again, reduce the amount of pressure to the point where you can continue to breathe the entire time. So lying on your side, you're gonna start with this guy. Again, you're on your hip. This guy's gonna go here right where those floating ribs, lower ribs are right here. And then you're just gonna roll back and forth. Again, breathing the whole time. Never feeling any muscles in your entire body tense more than they have to facilitate the movement, or breathing, never holding your breath. Once that feels okay, you'll move up a little bit higher. Same thing, just keep moving. And again, your goal here is going to be to drive some motion. You're helping open up the flexibility of your rib cage. A lot of people get really locked up between more superficial muscles like the lats, pecs, traps, things like that, getting really tight from spending a lot of time running, rucking, lifting heavy things. Things like that can help those superficial muscles get really, really tense over time. But even the intercostal muscles and some of the deeper breathing muscles get really locked up. Your rib cage gets really locked up. And then once you try to start restoring motion through your spine and through your rib cage, it's not gonna happen necessarily on its own. This helps facilitate a little bit more movement. So again, your goal here is to feel that rib cage flex and move as you go through that range of motion, this being the object that's kind of making that happen, and your own body weight. And as soon as you tense up or hold your breath, you're getting superficial muscle engagement that's going to negate the movement of your rib cage, because as soon as those muscles lock down, that rib cage can no longer move. It's holding its shape. And again, the breathing is going to help facilitate this as well, because that's gas moving in and out of your body. When you have a breath in, it's like a plastic bottle full of air. It can't deform. It can't really change shape very much. You can push on it and it might change shape a little bit, but as you let the air out and you exhale, you'll feel that that helps facilitate a lot more movement than, again, holding your breath. So make sure you're focusing on full inhales and exhales this entire time. And you can change the amount of pressure by how much elbow weight you have on your elbow. As you reduce the weight on the elbow, you've got more of your body weight on the foam roller. And as you can hear my voice, that starts getting to be a little bit too much. You should be able to continue to talk throughout the whole time. Again, you wanna be right at that edge where you feel like you're getting things to loosen up, but you're able to have a conversation, breathe normally the entire time.